Taurus, and welcome to this monthly tarot card reading. This is a reading for October 2018, and this is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Dominance. If you don't know your dominant sign, I highly recommend checking out my video on that, because you may be surprised to find that you resonate more with your dominant sign than you do anything else. And with that being said, I wanted to give a huge shout out to all of my supporters on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for all your kindness, generosity, support, and thank you guys so much for always sending me lots of love and good vibes. And super huge shout out to Amy G, Erotica M, and Sarah R for being my top 3 contributors of the month. Thank you guys so much for your generosity and for supporting me in such a way. It really means a lot to me, so thank you for that. With that being said, hi, I'm Venus, and now all the introductions are out of the way. So happy Libra season, Taurus. As always, I go ahead and I pick the energy cards off camera, and this month we have a special Halloween oracle card with us, so this is really fun. I really love Halloween. Once September 1st comes out, I've been saying this in almost every video, but once September 1st comes out, I crack open like all the jack-o'-lanterns, all the bats, spiders, decorations, everything. I love fall, I love autumn, I love spooky holidays. So with that being said, we're gonna jump right in and we're gonna get started with the Halloween oracle. This is your theme for October. This is kind of what the lesson, the main theme, like a book has a theme. So this is the theme that we have going on for you, Taurus. So we're going to be reading it from the oracle book as well. This is just a fun little extra. So cue the festive music. And you have Lady de los Muertos. I might have butchered that, but this is your card, Taurus. This is your theme for the month, and this is all about acceptance and equality. So we're gonna go into the fancy schmancy oracle book and read what this is all about. So it says, the iconic Lady of Death with a pale skull-like face, zombie eyes, and rich red funeral flowers in her hair has become one of the most recognizable symbols of Halloween and the Mexican Day of the Dead, El Día de los Muertos. The original model for this flamboyant Lady of Death can be traced back to the ancient Aztec goddess Mictec. I'm not even gonna try, I'm so sorry, can't even pronounce that. Aztec goddess of death. As time went on, the figure remained balanced between beauty and horror, morphed into the Lady of the Dead, and eventually into the more modern graphic figure of Katrina, yes. It is also reported that the identity of the original Katrina, was based on women who were very rich and had everything they wanted in life, yet death takes everyone equally. So it was a reminder that no matter how beautiful, rich, popular, or famous you were, in the end, death takes all. The Mexican culture has a long-standing history of laughing at death and seeing it as just another aspect of life. In some ways, death is the last taboo in many Western cultures. We tend to hide away our dying, and some of us may never even see the body of someone who has passed in our whole lives. But this was a much more common occurrence in the past, meaning they were more accepting of death in the past. Acknowledging that death is a natural process that will enter everyone's life at some time, and that perhaps until then we can choose to be life-affirming, takes away much fear. Until then we can choose, to take a light approach to the situation. It may work out better. If you're holding on to something that does not serve you any longer, in particular material things, simplify and let go. So very interesting that this card is coming to you, Taurus, an earth sign, because earth signs are very much grounded, and part of the earth realm, the earth domain, is the physical, the material. So important messages there, Taurus, remembering that we are all equal in death. What are you doing right now? What are you holding on to? What are you putting value on that when you die will no longer happen? Are you putting business, work, career over family and relationships and feeling? Are you not paying any attention to what matters in life? Things like that. That's a really deep and important theme following you this month in October, Taurus. So this is your spirit animal energy card. This is the universal energy supporting you for the month of October. And we have the lovely otter. So otter energy is very joyous. It's very infectious. It is childlike, it is playful, and it is content. And with this energy, there's no room for doubt. There's no room for worry, for fear. So this card kind of asks you, imagine yourself with this energy of joy, with this childlike innocence, with this search for fun and bliss, okay? This card asks you to think about what would your life look like if you actually, spent time with the people you love and followed what brought you joy, okay? It asks, what does it take to bring you there, okay? So in balance, you will know if you're feeling full of love and life and feeling like you don't need anything, like you don't need material things. And out of balance, this energy will feel gloomy, it'll feel restrained, it'll feel like there's a lot of excuses, it will feel tired, overworked, etc., etc. So to bring yourself into balance, try having a little party, a celebration, having a heart-to-heart with the people around you. Get real with yourself. Get real about what it is you want in this lifetime. Taurus, the message seems to continue from this Halloween oracle into your spirit animal deck. It's really asking you to take a good look at everything around you and think, like, is this how you want to live your life? Is this how you want to remember it? When you are, this is getting deep, but when you are on your deathbed, I mean, what dreams, what goals, what things, what scenarios will die with you? Stop saying what if. Just go and live your life, Taurus. Okay? We have a healing card. This may resonate with you, it may not. This is the healing that you may need throughout this month. And we have here the help from above card. So not necessarily a healing, actually. So this ought to resonate with everyone. It will, for sure. So this help from above card isn't a healing card at all. This is the one standalone in the deck. This card just signifies that you have divine intervention. The universe is purposely putting their hands in your life and moving things around and shifting things around. Everything right now, this month especially, is all divine timing, divine intervention. The universe is really guiding you this month. This is what this card is all about. No healing necessary except to trust in the universe and believe that, God, your angels, your spirit guides, whatever it is you believe in, your light workers, etc., etc., your higher self, they're all guiding you in some way. They're all helping you in some way. So with that being said, we're going to go and pick some tarot cards. I'm using the Santa Muerte deck, and so it's a bit different than the traditional or the Rider-Waite deck. So some of the cards may feel a little different, some will look a lot different. The interpretations... Ooh! What's this? I have a moon app, and it says the moon has just moved into Aquarius. Well, if that wasn't a universe saying hello. But anyways, Taurus, yeah, so this might be a little different, the way the author of this deck interprets these cards is vastly different. So if you hear me interpreting a card a bit differently, or if you see, like, let's say the Three of Swords and it looks completely different than what you are used to, that is because this is a completely different deck and we're going off of what this deck has to say. With that being said, I'm going to pull some cards for your personal Taurus. This is what needs to be brought into light. Perhaps a strength that you don't know you have, or a strength that you need to remember that you have this month, or some sort of flaw or weakness that may be hindering you that needs to be brought into light, Taurus. And we have the Five of Swords. Okay, this is in yourself. This is inner conflict. This is feeling attacked, but no, well, we don't know yet. But there's a feeling of being attacked, a feeling of resistance, a feeling of feuding with everything. Everything seems really difficult. Everything seems explosive. Everything seems like it's not working out for you. But this is going on within, so it means that the turmoil is happening inside of you, meaning it's not so much things happening outside of you that is causing this inner negativity, but it's more so things happening within you. And it's always good to see this in your personal place, your personal spot, because it means that you can easily shift your thinking, right? And everything else will follow through. When the Five of Swords comes in, like, your environment slot, which I'm about to pick for, it means, like, you know, it just can't be helped. Other people are going to be attacking you. Other people are going to be driving you crazy and trying to provoke you and whatnot. When it comes inside your personal slot, it's saying that, Taurus, really, all you have to do is shift your thinking. All you have to do is really just make that little shift, so that this month will be more bearable. Any negativity, or, you know, you're developing it from within inside of yourself by constant stress or overthinking or over worrying, okay? So this card calls you to clean up your thinking, to really be conscious of the thoughts you are thinking this month. Because they are manifesting for you, Taurus. They really are. So you have to pay attention to those, especially this month. And then we have the Justice card coming in as your own personal power as well, Taurus. So justice is being served. Whoever has done you wrong is going to get theirs. Justice. You, Taurus, I'm feeling like this is very much you. You're going to be doing what is right this month. You know what is right and what is wrong. There really is no inner conflict. It's really just black and white for you. You may be faced with some decisions or choices that you have to make, and deep down you will know what is right for you, Taurus. You have a good inner compass. You have a good inner sense of justice, okay? And oftentimes justice is hard to serve to other people, or it's hard to point out, because just people don't really want to, you know, experience, like, karma. It's karma. It's like, it's not you being karma, but it's people don't like to point out that, you know, some of the things that have happened could be avoided, or some of the things that haven't happened could have been easily initiated. So with that being said, we're going to pull a card for your environment, Taurus. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so new beginnings. This is initiation energy. So your environment is starting to look very fruitful. Things are starting to look better. Things are looking up. So maybe you recently got promoted, maybe getting a better pay raise, maybe just the tax breaks are being really good to you, maybe you're getting money, a gift of some sort of material financial stability. Things are looking better. in your material life. It may even be initiation energy for your body. Maybe you're starting to get in shape, or you feel that spark of just wanting to get better. This is an initiation of better, brighter opportunities regarding finances, health, wealth, abundance, physique, etc., etc. So looking good in your environment. We're going to go ahead and take a look into your future, Taurus. So we're going to be picking 3 cards for beginning October, 3 cards for mid to late October, and 3 cards for the end of October. Okay, we have the 2 of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so that's beginning of October. Let's pick some for mid-October. Interesting. So we have the 5 of Pentacles coming in mid-October, and I'll explain these shortly. And then we have the Sun, good sign, good sign. And we have the 9 of Swords. Now let's do late October. We have this is 6 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 3 of Cups. Ooh, okay, okay. Pick one more. Temperance. Interesting. And we have, let's see, pick one more. We have the Moon. Okay, so a lot of the same cards coming in for these earth signs. So we have the 2 of Swords. So Taurus, in the traditional tarot, this is going to mean completely different things. So in this deck, this is kind of like you cutting off something, cutting off loose ends. This is you either ending something with someone. This feels very monetary driven. This feels very, it has something to do with your finances. It has something to do with material stability, something. So there's going to be an event of cutting off something, of finally saying no to something. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming through, bringing you an opportunity of abundance of some sort, bringing you an opportunity of wealth, of health, of some sort of material gain, some sort of earthly, worldly gain. And this is also this could also be you starting to make the bounds, make the leaps towards this. This is you putting in work, starting to drive towards that path of that earthly abundance. But then we have this is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a stop. There's no inflow of abundance. Something happens early October. It feels the exact opposite of abundance, and this is more so financially. It feels like things might be a little hard right now. It could be in work or with your finances, things might be feeling a bit tight. It could be in career, or just your health is feeling really low. It could also just be like, what else? Your health and just like your body isn't up to what it wants. So some of those, either of those things, you'll resonate whichever one works for you. But something of that nature, just, it feels like it's completely flipped on you. It feels like things aren't manifesting. It feels like you're just not seeing it. Like there was a failure of some sort almost. Like it just isn't coming. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So missing an opportunity or walking away from an opportunity for some reason, Taurus. So lots of financial or career or health or money or stability, or whatever these earthly pleasures, these material earthly things are. You're just walking away or missing out on something. You don't see it, or you do see it and you choose to ignore it and choose to move on from it. But then we have the sun coming in. So the sun is a good omen. The sun is a sign of joy. It's a sign of better days. The sun is shining bright on you. This is a turnaround. Something happens and it kind of turns everything around, and it feels more optimistic. It feels brighter. And then we have the Nine of Swords here. So we have wisdom, intuition, clarity of thought. This is learning from everything that has hurt you. This is, being kept up at night and worrying and stressing. And then it's just finally a clarity, learning. We have the book here. He's holding this book. So it's like learning from essentially your own experiences and utilizing it as wisdom, as something that you can go back to and check back on and, review and look about and see, okay, how can I progress and make things better? And then we have, right after that, we have this, I believe this is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So then right after that, time just goes by super fast, almost in a flash. Things are way too fast for you to even keep track of. Either you're really busy or things just go by in a blur. But then we have Three of Cups, almost like out of nowhere, a celebration of some sort. This could be a wedding, a birth announcement. This could be a party, but this card indicates a need to have more fun. So if you have been stressing out, or if you, have been feeling like things are going by too fast, take a little pause, take a break, have some fun. But this indicates something that makes you feel really joyous, or something that is, calls for a celebration comes in the way. And then we finally have Temperance, and you feel this peace, you feel this content, you feel like, things are finally in balance. And then we have the Moon. So at the end of the month, you're left really reflecting and looking within and really thinking about everything that has just happened. And what is hilarious here is, so this card is the only card in this entire deck that portrays a human. And here she is looking into this pond, reflecting, and she sees the reflection of her, skeletal self. Which is funny because, look, we have Lady de los Muertos again right here. And it's so funny because, Taurus, it's like you are looking within and you are realizing the lesson of Lady de los Muertos. Maybe you don't understand it now, but by the end of the month, you finally realize it. And the reason why I think this is the only human in this entire deck is because the Moon has to do with emotions, right? And change and growth. The moon is always going through phases, and it's a symbol. It's a symbol for feeling, right? And the reason why I think this is the only human in the deck is because, you know, our feelings are what make us alive. It's what gives us meaning. It's what makes us human, right? It's what makes us life. This feeling, it's what makes us sentient. So really big stuff coming in Virgo, or not Virgo, Taurus. I say Virgo because Virgo has a few of the same cards, so repeat cards. So if you do have Virgo placements, definitely definitely take a look at that. It would be really interesting. It could be just a Taurus, or not a Taurus, an earth sign thing going on with all of this Pentacles energy and with the moon, and yeah, definitely could be an earth sign thing, but things are looking up, Taurus. There's realization, there's a serendipity, there's affinity, and it's almost like a mini awakening. It's like by the end of it, we have all of these cards, right? We have like the struggle. We have you cutting stuff off, and you striving, and you really working for this physical world, but it turns upside down on you, and you either miss an opportunity or walk away from something. But then I think you're slowly starting to get the big picture of this essential theme, right? So to save yourself from the grief and from the strife that you may be encountering this month, really, Taurus, like what I was saying in the beginning, just follow your heart, follow your joy. Focus on love and focus on your relationships. Focus on doing the things you want to do. Don't sell your soul, don't sell yourself short for chasing these physical things. Yes, we are spiritual vessels in earthly bodies, and part of why we're here is to experience the physical, but don't let it consume you. Don't let it be all there is. Don't let it, you know, separate you from what matters, okay? Save yourself from all of this mess right here. But yeah, so that's definitely, this is a good reading, Taurus. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like, maybe even subscribe. But if not, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.